Vice-Chancellors, Dr. Fateh, the convener of the study program, deans of two faculties, professors, representatives of teachers, participants of the study program, ladies and gentlemen, assalamu alaikum and good afternoon. My sincere apologies that I was late for this event because I had to attend two other events, and at that time I didn't know that these events will take little more time than the expected time. So my apology for being late. And I think this initiative, which has been initiated by Dr. Khalil Saab and then organized by this committee, is really something which is required for teaching. And previously we used to have pre-service trainings and then in-service trainings. So pre-service training, when somebody will enter in the teaching profession, when fast to go pre-service training, be it at primary secondary level and but even at the level of higher education. Higher Education Commission used to organize training programs for 6 months and 9 months to have that orientation, exposure and skills for effective teaching. And now, because the number is large, therefore these large means it is difficult to organize lengthy courses. But at least it's good that newly appointed teaching assistants and even those who are teaching, they also need some kind of refreshers because every time curriculum is changed, syllabus is changed, and then there's a lot of improvement in teaching methodology. We used to focus on pedagogy, and then there was Bloom's taxonomy, and that was core focus of teaching. But I think after the concept which is introduced by Chomsky, and entire teaching paradigm has been shifted, has been changed. It has been transformed. Now the faculty of education, the resource persons, and we have to see how could we effectively deliver the content and the teaching material. Therefore, this study is very important. Therefore, I congratulate the organizers and the vision that we are organizing this training program. We all understand that in teaching as new teachers that we have to come here syllabus, and based on syllabus there is a framework of curriculum, but then it is up to teacher how that teacher will use that curriculum to deliver that content to the students within a specified time. And for example, the courses are also different levels. There are introductory courses, there are intermediate courses, there are advanced courses. And the title of courses are almost similar. In economics, they teach microeconomics in first year, microeconomics in third year, microeconomics in MSc, and degree microeconomics in PhD. So there is a significant difference between these courses. Because in introductory course, we want the student to understand the basic concepts, but at the advanced courses, it is the application of that concept. It is the critical evaluation of that course. Therefore, this type of training and this type of orientation to the teachers will actually motivate teachers. And rightly said by Dr. Rafana that in these days there is artificial intelligence, and the students, they have a lot of access to the technology, to the information, and they use AI, they use other tools, YouTube and other things to conceptualize the topics. Therefore, now it's a greater challenge and responsibility to satisfy the requirements of knowledge coming from the students. So through this training and through the series of trainings, I'm sure that we will be able to give you some of the skills which you effectively utilize and use while teaching these courses. And the second thing which I think Dr. Khalil Saab said in his speech is about the training of management, deans, chairpersons, the key performance indicators. And a faculty, dean is the academic head. Dean is the academic leader, and with all responsibilities and authorities, the content education is in a way the responsibility of dean. Therefore, this type of trainings, giving them that empowerment, so that these chairpersons, heads of departments, and other, they ensure that teaching is likely benefiting students. So therefore, once again, I congratulate the organizing committee, Dr. Fana, and the entire Dr. and the entire team. They have organized this training program. We are this event, but I'm sure that it's not only that it's a one-day effort, but behind this there must be a lot of effort. Therefore, this large number is gathered. So thank you very much.
On the Vice-Chancellor, respected Vice-Chancellors, Deans, dear syndicate members, SUTA representatives, other faculty members, the worthy trainers of this program, and the talented young TA who are participants of this program. Good afternoon. Indeed, it is a great honor and pleasure for me to be here with you and this faculty development workshop. Actually, Dr. Fateh Marri has highlighted the importance of holding this workshop. I'm not going to go into the details again. Actually, when I took over the charge as a Vice Chancellor in the 2010 meeting of the syndicate held in February, I proposed the Vision 2025-30, and one of the components was faculty development, capacity development. And in the light of this approval from the syndicate, we started the program in the month of implemented issue. The second phase was regarding the development of faculty, and we planned with Dr. Irfana. I'm sorry, Dr. Irfana was the convener of the whole this program, along with Dr. Director QC as the secretary for this program, and they are designing these programs. Our idea was that we have to start the development of the faculty, and we thought let us start from our young talented faculty. I say talented because they are appointed through a rigorous process. We regularly announce the post publicly, they appear in the test is being conducted by our IT testing center, and they appear for the interview in which our dean, HOD, and the two experts are coming to evaluate them, and finally they are going to be appointed as a teaching assistant through a regular. So we identify the need that they must be trained about the teaching methodology. So this is because we have currently around 2,070 teaching assistants, and this is the first phase that will be 80 faculty members are there. For the other HODs and the deans, we have also the plan and other faculty members. I think the staff will know very well. They will be arranging a seminar on the KPIs, because since the HEC has developed the KPIs for the deans, for PDCs, for HODs, so we thought that we should transform this knowledge to the HODs and the deans, that how their performance for the next tenure will be evaluated based on the KPIs. So inshallah, I think Dr. Isaac will arrange this KPI program, then about the recruitment process, how to submit the PC1, Sajid Lemon is working for the recruitment. We have also contacted to the Estella, and Mr. Ayub agreed to lead this program, and we also contacted with the NIPA people, and they were also ready that we will also provide the different. So I'm thankful to Dr. Fateh Marri for inviting me in this program. Inshallah, we will get together. My equivalent period is remaining very short, and on the 25th I will be retiring, but my feelings, my heart, my wishes will be with you all to lead this university as a great institute of Sindh, because this is the Sindh में चलता है, माँ हमेशा चलता है कि सिंध के मानव जो महबूब इदार वाले जैसा हो महबूब क्या इश्क करता महबूब के संग जाना है उन्हें साथ आने डालते हमरा खाला इस सिंध के गरीब मानव जो इदार वाले जो बाहर साल सिंध यूनिवर्सिटी है जिनकी ऐसा की कोशिश करूँ. Thank you very much.
have a 2-page speech. I don't think it's a time, but I want to just give you a brief intro with the other Vice-Chancellors and our distinguished deans, PVCs, and SUTA representatives, syndicate members, my faculty members, and young faculty, that is level STA, teaching assistants. I welcome you all in this 3-day training workshop. This initiatives emerged from the broader vision of academic excellence and capacity building in our university. This is an in-house workshop. In-house workshop in a way that most of the faculty is voluntarily giving the services. We are not going to pay them a single penny. The concept of faculty development was first conceived under the leadership of our former Vice-Chancellor Prof. Dr. Fateh Muhammad Marri, who realized the pressing need of strengthening the teaching capacity, not only the junior faculty members, but also the senior faculty members. In the light of this vision, the concept paper of faculty development program was developed with a valuable and intellectual input from 2 of the senior faculty of education faculty members, Professor Dr. Kati and Professor Dr. Akhtar. Both are present here with their intellectual input. We designed this framework, and without their support, I don't think this workshop will be possible. With the encouragement of university administration, we are proud to see this vision taking the conclusion today. The objective of this workshop enhance the teaching capacities of our young faculty, particularly teaching assistant, and there are the 80 teaching assistants present in this house. All these young faces are actually our young faculty members, and basic purpose is this, to enhance their capacity. Because most of teaching assistants are directly hired when they are passing their BAs, 4th years, and they pass the test and they become the teaching assistants. And we assume that they are inherently equipped with the teaching methodologies. That is not the case in overall universities. That teaching methodologies, teaching technologies are inculcated throughout the worldwide. But unfortunately, in University of Sindh, there was no organized program for the enhancing the capacities of teaching assistants. This is why we specially designed this program for our TA. And this is the first time in the history of Sindh University that now we have 273 teaching assistants. And all these, the huge number of these teaching assistants are not connected with the professors. They are independently conducting the classes without formal education of teaching and research. Therefore, it's very important that we organize such kind of capacity development workshop and try to equip them with the fundamental knowledge of classroom teaching and learning other AI-generated tools and how to use them in the classrooms. Because as Tarapati in the lecture says, nowadays our students are more equipped than us because they know how to use AI tools. Therefore, in order to compete with this changing scenario, we also have to enhance our capacities. Not only the young PAs, I can confess that the senior faculty members also need same kinds of refreshing courses. Especially in the case of TA, our purpose is that TA are our future generation faculty members. And whatever the attitude exhibited by TA, the skills acquired by them, and their teaching methodologies ultimately reflect on the quality of higher education that we are imparting to our young generation. So it's extremely important that we focus on young faculty members as well as senior faculty members to organize such kind of capacity enhancement programs. I'm very thankful to the director PVC, especially because this vision was initiated by Dr. Fateh Muhammad Marri, but without the support of director PVC, Dr. Because he supported me, we discussed together and we shared the different kinds of perspective, and then finally concluded that this is the fundamental thing we need for the capacity development of TA. So I am thankful of Director PVC, Dr. and at the end, I am very much thankful to the Vice-Chancellor for his time, his presence here, encouraging us to continue with such kind of program in future also. And at the end, I am highly grateful to Dr. for her hard work, efforts. The moving spirit behind this workshop is this one woman army I'm deeply grateful of our Professor Dr. Nusrat Mehman. So thank you very much for your patience because we are running behind the time. So it is better to conclude the speech. Once again, thank you very much, Suta representative. Thank you very much, the Dean's Faculty of Business and Commerce and Law. Thank you very much, Nanand Ram Saab and my respective PDCs who are present here. Once again, I welcome you all in this workshop.
Words. Now I would like to request Professor Dr. Fateh Muhammad to present our traditional souvenir of Ajrat to our chief guest, Vice-Chancellor Professor Dr. Fateh Muhammad Marri sir. I extend our heartfelt gratitude to our chief guest and all the invited guests, teachers, and all the participants for gracing this event with their presence and support. Now we will formally close the inaugural session and proceed towards the first technical session of the workshop. And I would like to request all the invited guests. There is a tea outside of this hall. Please join the tea.